Fed is canceled. Is that, did he get Me Too accusations? I want to start off this statement by apologizing for my absence the past few days. Earlier this week, some of my friends sat me down and expressed that I had on several occasions made them feel uncomfortable and uneasy. In light of recent events, this pained me greatly as it was not and has never been my intention to hurt those closest to me. I fully understand the importance of having their voices heard and believe I should take a step back and give them space and listen to their story. I made a point to this year to be better as I often mention, I'm trying to take more responsibility in my life. I owe it to both my friends and everyone who supports me to own up to my actions, and that starts by listening to those I've heard. I want to make it clear that my intentions were never to act maliciously or predatorily. I am flawed, but I have issues that impede my friendships, issues with myself, but I'm not a predator, and I never wanted this to happen. What the fuck? My relationship... Fed is gonna get fucking murdered by the offline TV fans. I think so too, but I don't know. I think offline TV fans really like him a lot. Is this the community you wanted to join? No, I never said I want to join offline TV. What the fuck are you talking about? My truth. I want to start off by saying Fed was the first friend I felt like I made at offline TV. So maybe going through similar things. Thank you for reading. I think that what Fed did was routinely violate the bodily autonomy of women in the offline TV house. It's a really weird situation considering the fact that, one, they were originally friends, but that's usually how it happens. It usually happens around friends. But also they lived in the same fucking house. So that makes it even, that makes it much worse. Because then what the fuck are you going to do? You can't even leave. You know what I mean? I think, well, there is no way to, so here's the problem with the Lily massage part of the story. I don't know how drunk she was, but I assume if she's saying that, like, I was really drunk, it probably, she might not have had the wherewithal to consent. Who cares if she was drunk or not? It was unwanted touching. No, because she said yes. That's the question was. The question was, would this be considered sexual assault? Because she said yes. And I'm answering you that even in that circumstance, like, it could be if she says yes to the massage. Yeah. I'm not American, so maybe I don't get it, but how these things are sexual aggression. I see the personal space invading, but how is it sexual? It's non-consensual cuddling, no boobs, ass or pussy grabbing. To be honest, in Europe, we would never call this sexual aggression. I'm an incestuous rape survivor, by the way. What the fuck? If you're drunk, I mean, depending on the severity, and I don't think that she would say, I mean, I don't think that she would say fucking, she would lie, right? Two people are drunk, who's doing the sexual assault? Both? I mean, if two people are drunk, it's the person who is pushing boundaries that would be doing the sexual assault. I think that's pretty easy. Like, if Fed was fucking blackout drunk and Lily walked into Fed's room and was like, I know you're sad, Fed. I know you just recently had a breakup. Can I give you a massage? And then the next day he felt conflicted about that and was like, I didn't have the right kind of mental clarity at that time, and I don't really like that happened. Then it would be that Lily assaulted Fed. Like, I don't know if they're like revealing all this information. It seems to me like there might be more to it than they're not. Verified. I never want him to lay down next to me and touch me. I froze up and I was too drunk to do anything. I'm sorry if that was my fault. I should have spoken up more. I don't want to carry this forever. I included Fed the part to help Yvonne's statement. She wanted to include it. Am I okay? No.
Power dynamic scenario that you have to realize, and I'm speaking directly to the people in the audience that think that they can just say stop and think that they can, like, we're not being SJWs. We're not being like, it's not about like the movement, man. Oh, like, you know, like women, like this is really fucking important. The fabric of the gaming industry, it's that important. Depends on you understanding this, that there is a serious, if you respect me at all for all the work that I've put into to this industry and everything I've fucking done, okay, then like if you have even an ounce of respect for me, then like please listen, and I will tell you that this power dynamic causes this pressure to happen where you will freeze in that scenario, and it is super fucked up. And the only avenue that women have to be able to actually do anything is to put shit on Twitter, because the fucking police can't help them. There's no justice system that can help them. There's no system of law that can help them. The only thing they have is a social support network that will hold these people accountable and get them out of the industry. Period. Power.
That's a really good fucking take, dude. Yvonne's pose and Lily's, it's not just one single incident. It's multiple times with different girls in the house and no change in behavior, which made them feel uncomfortable, unsafe. I don't know if it matters just calling one single thing sexual assault or not. If multiple actions that make it predatory. Yeah. Look, if it's in the same fucking house, like these people obviously let me tell you something. These people obviously like him. They very clearly do. Even in this circumstance, when they're calling him out, they're doing it in a way that is like trying to soften the blow. If you guys don't realize that, and I don't really know Fed. Like, he was one of the only people that I didn't really talk to at Offline TV. I mean, I didn't really talk to Yvonne that much either, but to be honest, like, these are very nice people. Like, they're very fucking nice people. They probably, even in this circumstance, are trying to soften the blow so that he doesn't get the long dick of the law, basically. Do you think Twitch will ban him? They might. They probably will.
But, like, yeah, it's just overwhelming disappointment. Sexual predators ruin gaming. That is true. Yeah. Yeah, it's overwhelming disappointment. Because, like, even me, you know, like, I'm sure you guys, you look up to a lot of streamers, or you watch a lot of streamers, you feel an attachment to a lot of streamers. You get the most personal experience of any content creating platform. Over TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. Streaming is like the closest you'll get to someone, and you adopt some of their personality traits. You adopt, you know, their mannerisms, cadence, their sense of humor, maybe even their laugh, and then to find out that, like, you know, they're an extremely flawed individual, which is a good time to recognize that, you know, we're all flawed. I'm not saying we're all fucking sexual offenders or harass people or whatever, but we're all flawed, and at the end of the day, I think you guys should always recognize that, you know, I'm not friends with you. You're not friends with Fed. You don't know me. You don't know Fed. You don't know the people behind the scenes. Just treat Twitch as entertainment. That's what it is. It's like a YouTube video. You know what I mean? And, you know, occasionally I'll read your name because you subbed, and that's fine and dandy. But, you know, don't create who I am or who any of these people are in your mind, because it's not always the case. But it's good that you're able to learn. Even me. I watched Fed a bunch when I started streaming because I felt like he was one of the streamers that were really good at not doing gaming content. You know, I'm extremely disappointed. That's just sad to me. I thought that guy had his shit together. When I was coming up in Twitch, I was like, yeah, that's one of the guys that has his shit together. He's a guy who knows what he's doing, and it's like that. You know what I mean? That's the guy. So it's, you know, it's crazy.